Why, hello there, and welcome to the Bloodborne stream. It's been a couple of weeks. We did Death's Gambit last week. Let's see, can y'all hear me? Hello, Maple Miyazaki. Hello, Relayed. Black Vigil. Nice to see y'all here. Alright. Alright, perfect. Yeah, let's get into it. So I think today we're going to be going up to the Upper Cathedral Ward. And I definitely didn't kill the doll accidentally by putting down my controller. But then again, no one has ever done that before, so... Let's see. Alright. Look at that. I've tried the tiny... I can't say I've really tried to speedrun a Souls game as much as I've tried some of the speedrunning tricks in Bloodborne, and they're a lot harder than I would think they were. Just like when you watch them, they make it look so easy. But the reality is that they're not easy. How's everyone doing tonight? It is a little warm here. It's been getting cold, but it's a little warm. That's why I'm not wearing my cardigan. Or, as someone on the Elden Ring episode from today said, my Hugh Hefner robe. Ooh. So, I'm not wearing the cardigan, but it's a little warm, so you'll have to go with my cool shining shirt. So, let's see. I haven't been up to the Upper Cathedral Ward yet, so that puts us all the way back here. I believe. Cathedral Ward. Hello, Gota Jallo. Hope everyone's doing well. Is everyone excited for the Elden Ring tweet tomorrow? I have to say my excitement for Elden Ring tweets has gone down significantly. My expectations are pretty much the basement. Expecting some fan art and a quote that I don't really have anything to say about. Yet I always do anyways. Hello, Skoski. Nice to see you. But I keep my expectations low, and then I'll be happy if there is something, but... as much as I like to try and get in the minds of the marketing, I just can't. I don't know. I'm sure it'll ultimately be fine, but it is not something that makes sense to me. To get back in the rhythm, I haven't played this since the last stream. I've been playing a lot of Death's Gambit lately. Been playing some Pokemon Shield with my kids. Imagine if they did drop the gameplay trailer tomorrow. Oh my goodness. I'm playing reckless here because these guys are like way under my level. Good place to get started. Okay. Oh my gosh. That is such a strange reaction. I actually was trying to shield, to block that shot. I don't know what reflex was being activated right there. Hello, Gematria696. I'm doing pretty well tonight. Hopefully my voice doesn't get in the way at all. If anyone watches my videos regularly, you may have heard that I sound a little raspy. I'm not sick, but I just have this cold that just took away my voice a couple weeks ago. It's still got a little bit of that smoker's voice. This is 30 FPS, as Miyazaki intended. RIP. We'll have to wait for the Bloodborne remake or whatever that rumor is. Which I don't put much stock in For the record, I know a Bloodborne port would be amazing. I want Bloodborne on PC. I'll take that. Excuse me, sir. All right. Hello, Rodan. Oh, little Bloodborne ASMR. Beautiful. That's what you need after a long day. They all must die. This is just me getting ready for Elden Ring and the Pop Boys. Oh. Ooh. The skeleton in there. Alright, let's roll. I know. I put it, my settings are at 60 FPS, but it's a lie. It's a lie. Hello, Laundry Basket Gamers. I will be a Lord Hunter come January. That's not a bad side name. Maybe I'll put up a little... Maybe that's what I'll make my name when Elden Ring releases. The Lord Hunter. I'll roll it. Get out of here. I'm just like stubborn about using two-handed, but these guys are so easy to visceral. Sorry, I got a train coming by. What kind of build am I gonna do in Elden Ring? I'll have to see. Reverend asks, what do you feel would be more hype? Bloodborne 2 or Elden Ring? I mean, for me, Elden Ring. I want them to do new IPs. I think there's some cool stuff they could iterate on in Elden Ring, but or in Bloodborne, but I'm more about From Software doing new IPs. I would be happy to have Sony back as a publisher, though. Can't remember what's back here. Did that bird die behind me? Oh, wow. My basic thinking about the builds for Elden Ring, I will probably settle into like a strength build or a quality build just because, if it's enough like, Dark Souls and its build styles, like a quality build will give me access to a lot of the weapons I tend to use. The thing is I really want to really play with the spirit summons. But it sounds like you're going to need a lot of FP for spirit summons, which means like it makes more sense it's like a hybrid magic build, which is kind of a bummer. I'll have to see how it plays out though. I don't like to get worried about something where I can't even see the details yet, but yeah, I would rather not take a sequel to Bloodborne than have another studio. Like, I like Bluepoint, but I don't want anyone to do a From Software IP except for From Software. Like, they can... The thing is, too, is I would be really happy to see Bluepoint get to do something else, because I think Bluepoint's pretty good. Like, I think Bluepoint can do some cool stuff, and I feel like giving them Bloodborne would just set them up for people like us, like fans, to be upset about it and not to give it a fair chance. I would try, but it's tough. And then I would just rather see what they could do. I'd love to see them do an action RPG, so I'm not against them doing a game like that. I just don't want them to use I want them to have their own IP. But I don't think it's going to happen. But, you know, I'd be fine if they gave it a remaster and maybe that's how we got a PC port, or that's how we get 60 FPS. I still don't want them to touch it much. I'm more precious about Bloodborne than I was Demon Souls, and I love Demon Souls, but Bloodborne's so new too. 2015's not that long ago. Yeah, Reverend's asking, you know, I was wondering the same for PvP players. Would it be a waste in knowledge, intelligence versus faith builds utilizing all their magic for spirit summons? And that is a good point. Like, if you want to make a PvP build, are they factoring any of the, you know, capabilities of an intelligence build into the fact that you will be having access to spirit summons? Because then in PvP you don't, and I don't think that'll happen, but it's an interesting point. I hadn't thought about it. So many questions I would ask from software. I'm also curious about... Oh, I love this. So good. I'm going to be so cheesy about it, though. I'm sorry. This is pro strats, though. Doors. I am pretty powerful, though. So this is even cheesier. And wait, before we get to the end here, I want to put up... This is Sam. I'm naming this last beast Sam after patron Sam. Woo! Sam's doing some funny stuff. Sam is a supporter on Patreon, and one of the things I like to do is give some unnamed people patron names as a way of saying thank you. I murder my patrons. Rip Sam, thank you very much. And if you've ever heard in some videos, Sam is someone I talk to quite a bit and provides me with good insight. Like, he is the person who gave me the anecdote about the Tales of Arise getting rated in Korea a whole year before the game actually came out. Actually, like a year and a half. Ooh. The AI is now saying that Godric walked with the dinosaurs and was a real person. The lore. I am overcome by all the lore. This area, I remember really disliking this area at BL4. Oh yeah, this is the keys upstairs. What am I doing? I gotta get this badge over here. Over here. These guys suck so much at BL4. Don't like. Eat it. Let's see. It's funny how no one thinks Bandai could drop the gameplay or big reveal right before Halloween. Yeah, they could. I think they'll just do it whenever. I think TGA is kind of late, so they'll probably just do it whenever. Hello, Mirage. Sam is a constant source of help in bouncing ideas off. It's one thing about my videos as a behind the scenes is one thing I do is I just talk to a lot of people. That's how I form my thoughts about stuff regarding the game, because that's part of my fun for following these games. Is it's a real like community thing. It's about as social as I get. Just talking about Dark Souls, which sounds a little sad saying out loud, but it is what it is. Black Vigil asked, what do you think of the Demon Souls remake for PS5? I think it is a very beautiful game, and I think overall, I think it's pretty good. I mean, that being said, you know, not perfect, but... Stop it. Alright. Worth it. Yeah, Yeah, I did like the Demon Souls PS5 remake overall. I had some quibbles about the architecture. I am one of those people who likes the original soundtrack more. I kind of liked some of the cheapness and some of the sort of... It's not actually MIDI sounds, I learned, but it almost sounds like MIDI trumpets and stuff. Oops. Fuck. No! You know, I don't know that we get the 16-minute gameplay. Like, I don't think we're going to see what the press saw. But... oh my god, seriously? Oh well. But, yeah, like, they... one thing is, I think they could be saving something for TGA, even though I think TGA is... like, it's like just barely a month out from release. So you can only do so much there, and I think it's really close. So I feel, you know, like something like collector's editions announcements and stuff, they have to do that stuff before TGA. Like, TGA is just really late. Yeah, I think they'll do a different sort of gameplay thing. And I do see a situation in which they... ooh, what am I fucking doing? I do see a situation in which they do like gameplay and CE sort of together to sort of sell people on it and sort of get people hyped to spend their money, you know? I agree, is that TGA seems like a place to show something, but like something additional. Like, for instance, this was closer to release, but Sekiro had like a little quick explainer video about the gameplay and the like story, just for people who... did I not open this door? Did I die to that guy? Is that who I died to? Oh yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit. So, but yeah, I see them doing something at TGA, especially because, I don't know, they have such a good relationship with Jeff, and I think that's a real good relationship they have, so I could see them doing something, but not... I hate these guys. They're so annoying. Get out of here. Yeah, they're weak against stab attacks. It's kind of tricky to pull off with this weapon. Can't wait to see what annoying enemies they provide us in Elden Ring. There seems to be a lot more Sekiro going into this game than I originally thought there would be. Oh my god, stop spamming it. Sir, I am tired of your shenanigans. Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima, you already updated. You bastard. Are you serious? Am I gonna die to this guy again? No. Oh my god. I don't even care about this shortcut. What am I doing with my life? Oh my god, this is the worst gameplay. Fuck. I'm too busy thinking about Elden Ring. Maple Miyazaki says, I honestly feel like we're not getting anything till mid-late November and then something cool at TGA. It's possible. It's just like... Here's my basic tension. Is that one thing I don't understand is I have generally felt that they were going to approach Elden Ring as like a prestige title and that they're trying to hit, Jesus, a wider audience. And that is what the senior vice president said. I'm not a marketing guy, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. But it just seems like if you're trying to hit a wider audience, you need to give the wider audience time to learn about the game. And so that just kind of surprises me. Is I always figured like that's why they weren't going to do a super short release or anything, because they would want to market it. Like, there is an argument that maybe they can just sort of go nuts right at the end and really saturate it, but it just seems like with a wider audience, you'll need to give people time who normally wouldn't know about the game to then learn about it. I'm so sick of getting grabbed by these guys. Jerk. That was so close. I'm tired of those shenanigans. How will patches fit into Elden Ring? Who knows? I like what they did in Dark Souls 3 with the lap. That was pretty fun. Alright, let's just go straight out here. There we go. Jeez. Should have done that from the start, I guess. Yeah, who knows? Like, their marketing people know more about marketing than I do, obviously, so, you know, maybe it makes sense. Make contact. Gotta do it. How do you do it on here? Let's see, gotta switch this out. Oh yeah. My boy. Woo! No. You bastard, where'd you come from? I thought I was just having a nice time with my buddy. It's this douchebag again. My God. Get out of here. It's so rude. Hanging out with my bud. I know. Guy almost got me from... God, that other hallway. I didn't even... Oh. Man, I'm here having a real time right now. Let's get down to that other level. Oh, I forgot there's Celestial Emissary before Ebrietas. I didn't even think about that for whatever reason. Alright. Cathedral Ward. What a messed up place. Little orphanage to make Celestials. Trying to reach out to the cosmos. I always think it's, you know, Ebrietas sort of going along with it for the fact of just, you know, trying to reach out to Rom, who I tend to subscribe to as her child. Let's go. I died a few times against Celestial Emissary when I was doing BL4. And so that's my last memory, is of it being slightly more challenging than I thought, because I can never quite remember the mechanics. But it shouldn't really matter. Hopefully. Yeah, if nothing happens, yeah, by November, exactly. Like, I just gotta, like, maybe go play some video games. No, not spend so much time thinking about it. Let's go. Time for big boy. Ooh. There we go. I think Potboy is probably of use to us in the way in which we'll have to murder them. Just how From Software is. Gustavo Lacerda. It is how I felt at times too about it. Is there anything back here? I can't even remember. But you know, one thing to consider that I hadn't thought about a whole lot is that stuff like Tales of Arise, Scarlet Nexus, those are internal, and so it makes sense that those are just easier to market because, you know, it's internal. So they don't have to like communicate with a third party to try and get stuff. They can just, you know, ship it all within it. It's just easier to go talk to someone and ask for stuff. All right.
Hello, good eye, honorable, and you will act with very well. Let me.
Doesn't explain House of Ashes, but that article today was interesting in that it sort of, you know, helped explain that House of Ashes is important because they're really trying to invest more into their Western studios. And even though From Software is popular in the West and it is important to them, they're still trying to build a bigger player base of like Western titles. So that being said, you know, we'll see. Because, you know, the funny thing about it is we're waiting for stuff. There's still time for them to... Oops. Where am I? Like, we could be totally inundated with information still at a certain point. Excuse me. What am I doing? Why? There we go. All right. Let's go check out Ebrietas. Let's go. Call Beyond. Jorge. I saw a shot from the 1977 Man in the Iron Mask, and it looks exactly like Jorge. You gonna follow me? They have a habit of following on me occasionally. Let's see how this goes. Just in case, just in case. Top myself off. Alright. It's been a while. Hello. Did all that stuff making her angry for nothing. Oh man. There we go, not a bad start. I'll back up for a second. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Oh, what a terrible timing. part gets so messy. Can't even see what the fuck's happening. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was easy. Ebrietas. Too easy. Alright, let me catch up with chat, because I did not expect that to just fucking go. So, you know, I never played a full playthrough with Ludwig's Holy Blade before. Jesus, it's overpowered. I mean, I knew that, but Jesus. This thing's strong as shit. Did I do nice dodges? Thanks, Goski. Honestly, like, it's one of those things where, you know, I believe you've done BL4 too. It's like, I did Ebrietas in BL4 so many times that it's just like a trauma I built for myself. And, you know, it's not even in the level of thinking about it. It's just like terrible memories playing out and my muscles just doing their thing. Let's see, let's catch up. Firelink Shrine could be atop the roaming rock thing. I like that idea. I think it is possible. I do think that the hub is slightly subterranean. Doesn't mean it couldn't be on top of a giant rock. And, lore or gameplay, what drives you more? Reverend, I am definitely driven by lore and story, but I also sort of, paradoxically, you know, maybe it plays in as I really like games to feel good too. I don't have the biggest tolerance for really bad feeling controls. Let's see. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we will see. I don't do challenge runs Master of Ashina, and hello, thank you for joining my stream. I love your videos. I love how you say Elden Ring. It is a highlight of my time. Everyone should definitely subscribe to Master of Ashina. And Master of Ashina, you do some wild challenge runs. I have seen Master of Ashina does some like beats Ishin with like his chin. So I bow down to you, sir. You're amazing. Gustavo, I'll be avoiding social media for at least 7 days before release because of early access spoilers. Yeah, I look at everything. The things I attempt not to look at are like launch trailer, people getting access to the game early, copies falling off the truck, leaking out into the wild, because that's how you'll spoil yourself in a bad way. Like, not all spoilers are bad, but like just watching someone play through the game, I don't know, it's not how I want to do it. I like to keep it limited to, you know, kind of official stuff, and even like the launch trailer. If people aren't familiar, launch trailers you should stay away from them if you want to go in, you know, without knowing a whole lot, because launch trailers tend to give away quite a bit, not just for Dark Souls 3, but all their games. Alright. But I also don't like to look at trophy lists, because trophies can give names of people, or it can give away endings or plot points inadvertently, so let's inspect this. Little ROM looking thing here. Relayed, those are some good stuff. One thing about this whole Elden Ring taking a while deal is that there's been some people who've had a real cool chance to step up, and I really like when there's a new IP that comes out, because I feel like it gives new creators a chance to step up, like myself. I didn't really start doing stuff until Sekiro, and that wasn't a place where I really felt compelled to follow with lore videos and stuff, but for Elden Ring, I think it'll be my shit, so it's a good chance, and I'm very happy for all the growth I've had over the course of the development. So.
Very well. Let me stand.
But yeah, Mordecai, I talk with Mordecai daily. He's an awesome guy, and I can't even level up, and you know, I can't wait to see what he does post-release, because I think Mordecai is going to continue to deliver really good stuff.
Farewell, good hunter.
Hello, Ray G.
May you find your worth in the waking world.
Stu Gaming. Vadi, you know, he tends to give like some news updates, but he has a different position where he has to like, he'll sometimes post big things, but he sort of has a different relationship with like Bandai Namco and stuff, and he's so big as far as like From Software titles go that he just sort of operates in a different way, you know. He doesn't need to come out and say every piece of information, and I do wonder if maybe just all the people who are stepping in there is just like he's not too worried about it. Vadi potentially has, you know, I don't really think he knows anything particularly big now, but he's also like, yeah, he's in a different position where maybe it doesn't make so much sense to speculate as much about what's going on. And like even for Sekiro, the only reason he did Sekiro news and stuff as much as he did is because he actually got access to Sekiro. And, you know, and he got to get gameplay footage and speculate about that. And we haven't gotten that with Elden Ring, so he hasn't really had anything that would be worth his while, I don't think. Alright, so I was not expecting to whip Ebrietas up, so maybe I guess it's DLC time. Let's hop back to the DLC, and actually I want to spend some of this insight. Not that I don't think Ludwig's really a concern for Frenzy, I don't think, but man, Ludwig is going to be an interesting one. Ooh, 40. Yeah, I like to keep stocked up. You know, it was kind of funny, like, so I was, excuse me, professional streamer here. So I was talking to Vadi the same day that he got, you know, access to watch the demo, or not the same day, but the same day he found out about it at least. And when I talked to him, he's like, yeah, I haven't heard of anything yet. And then literally 30 minutes later, he said that, like, you know, Bamco or someone reached out and hit him with an NDA. And he doesn't have anything after that. You weren't allowed to capture or hold on to the gameplay. So that's why when he responds to things, he hasn't seen the footage in a while. But, you know, I would definitely prefer that if Vadi knows something anyways, he's going to hold on to it, because the last thing you want to do is start breaking NDAs. That's a quick way to not get access to anything, so don't want to do that. I'm sure Vadi wants to. Yeah, don't break the NDA. Yeah, that's, you know, it'll be interesting to see if I get a review copy. That's going to be a tough secret, but it's going to be one that I'm going to keep. But, or, you know, I'll base it off of what people are saying. You know, see people who've been around more. I've gotten review codes since Dark Souls 3, but like the last minute review codes. Yeah, it did sound like the gameplay trailer that Vadi saw was pretty good. Have you thought about how long it would take to beat Elden Ring? My guess is around 45 hours. I think it will definitely depend on skill level and stuff, and how much you want to explore around. I tend to be pretty thorough and not very efficient, especially in an open world, so I'm thinking like 60 for myself. I don't think the fact that Miyazaki said like 30 hours, like if it's 30 hours and that's him playing through the main game, like, that's pretty good considering there's going to be a lot more optional content this time around. Alright. Yeah, Famitsu should get first dibs because they have the same daddy. Oh, these ladies are horrible. Get out of here. I know. I wonder how long Cyberpunk will loom over as this like tale of what not to do. This cautionary tale of being hyped for a game, which got tons of marketing, by the way. So it's hard to really land on any conclusions based off of various titles. But I think I will take quite a while to get through Elden Ring to loop back. I don't know if I ever answered that. I'm thinking 60 hours. And that's because, as I'm displaying here, I'm not very good at these games. I love them, but I do lore for a reason, and not PvP. Although I've been watching Chase the Bro videos lately for Dark Souls 3, and man, there's stuff I did not know you could do with the games that are just incredible to watch. I do think there's a high chance that there will be DLCs for Elden Ring. Ooh. Man, Sunlock City. That is some pro gameplay right there. The old press R1 a whole bunch. Yeah, Jay, Chase the Bro. I haven't watched his stuff before now. I've just occasionally seen some stuff, but he is a really funny, cool guy. Like Saint Riot 2. Like, man, I've just really gotten more into some PvP streamer people just because they're so nice and it's so much fun to hear them talk about the games in a way that I'm not familiar with. And actually, let's go get that. I blame that a little bit on Mordecai because when Mordecai and I talk, we talk about from about as different of a perspective about these games as you can get. So it's good, but it has opened me up to sort of the varying appeal. Oh my gosh. That weapon is really hard to get around to. Oh my gosh. Am I dead? That guy's nasty. Okay, Jay, thanks for the tip. G9. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I do feel for those of you in the audience who will be playing on a base PS4 or a Xbox, One. Because I do think that will be loud. Oh, I can't even remember what's there. Constable's gloves. I am very lucky and fortunate to have access to both the PS5 and a decent PC that will be able to run it without issues. That's actually one of the reasons why, when it comes to it being a last-gen game at its core, I'm okay with it, because it just means that, hopefully, there's always a chance, I guess, but hopefully that means that performance on the PS5 and stuff it's just fine. Ooh. Oh my god, okay. Hold on. No! No. I was being a little lazy there. control is very pretty. It has good art direction too. But man, a From game is just art direction porn for me. Just like, man, love it. Oops, too busy reading chat. I think if anyone will remaster Bloodborne, it will be Bluepoint. Do I think they're doing it? I don't know. Maybe. I don't have an infinite appetite for Bloodborne rumors. Because they're just consistent. I grow a little weary myself. Bloodborne is my favorite game of all time. And it may be weird to say, but I'm just very satisfied with it. I would like it to get 60 FPS. I think it could just be a patch, but if they have to do something, if they have to make me purchase it again, that's fine, I guess. I obviously will. I just wish they would support it like they've supported some of their other titles. Why is From always got to seem like the special exception? All the other Sony titles got their performance stuff. Oh my god. Just trying to brute force it. That is enough, you guys. Skoski, I would too. It's not even, they're so constant, and that emotions run so high with every Bloodborne rumor. There's such an intense reaction to them. I don't know. Who am I to judge with how much I followed Elden Ring, but man, I just don't think there's anything to really justify it. A little wait and see for me. Alright, let's see, what time are we at? I want to try again in a little Ludwig, maybe. How much would I pay for Elden Ring gameplay footage? I agree, Reiji, that Vista and Zoom Out is awesome, and I did not give it its proper due. How much would I wouldn't pay anything. Because I couldn't do anything with it, probably, and I don't want to be the person that, like, leaks From Software's stuff. Like, I don't know why they've been waiting, but I don't want to be the person to put it out there. I even ended up taking down my upload of the leaked trailer for a few different reasons, but one was that I just felt kind of bad for From Software with that. It was clearly never meant to be seen, and at that point, no reason to keep it up. But would I watch leaked Elden Ring gameplay? Man, I probably would at this point. I'd be so tempted. Alright. Let's try some Ludwig. Poor dude.
Please help us.
Ludwig. So good.
A great terror.
We will see how I do against Ludwig. I don't know. I'm nervous. What a good design, though. This is probably my favorite boss in all of their games. Yes, BFG games. We're on the same wavelength. It's like my favorite. T-pose Ludwig. Alright. Do I remember how to fight Ludwig? What am I doing? Oh my god. That was very weird. I've been playing Death's Gambit, so I was actually trying to attack, and for some reason, after playing this for 45 minutes, I did the wrong button for attacking. Let's see how your own holy blade does against you. Ah, poor guy. Ooh. Just gonna jump. Had a feeling. Oop, that was weird. That was a quick one. Ugh. Ooh, dangerous. Ooh. Ooh, rookie mistake. Whoa, there it is. Ooh, not bad though. Whew. Let's see, one of the best boss OSTs, agreed. Oof, that was a little bit of a rough first try, but it's good to be back at him again. Yeah, when God of War 2018 got like best game of all time in that IGN bracket, that's fine. God of War is it's a good game, but best game of all time is it's not my best game of all time. I did have fun with it. Oof. Okay, okay. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Best cutscene. So fucking good.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor.
This is art.
Guiding light.
My boy. Oh, I'm so bad at this phase. Why did I get the, what do you do again? Real whiff city. Ooh, that was dangerous. No. Ooh, that was good though. That was fun. I got greedy. I got so greedy. I was trying to break his shit. Get that, because I thought you were supposed to get two visceral attacks, maybe. I don't know. That's what I remember from BL4. Let's go. That was pretty good. Now I'm gonna do worse. We'll see. I give it a few tries, and if I gotta pick it up next week, that's how it goes. Yeah, that was fun. I've never been great at the whole second phase. I think, go to Jala, if you check out my BL4 Ludwig fight, I think I did break his pose there, and that's why I won, because I made some reckless decisions. Oof, bad job. Oh, get in there. Oof, that was just bad. I got myself in the wrong position. Hopefully there's not too much controller noise. I feel like I'm starting to jam. Actually, I started doing a Death's Gambit Let's Play, and I'm doing that on my computer, and I'm using an Xbox controller. And it is clickety-clackety, and that is annoying. 3 bolt paper. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Although, to be honest, I don't mind spending a little bit more time with good old Ludwig. Oh, why am I using bolt paper? Oh my god. You are right. Oh, fuck you, witch. Oh my god. Why am I using bolt paper? Bolt paper is okay too, or am I just completely forgetting it? Can't believe I got by the witch. Oh, do I try the beast blood pellet? Oh, I mean, I'm being way reckless to take additional damage, but let's try it. Oh, I'm gonna try it. It's such a bad idea. I'm gonna get killed, but if it works, it's so much fun. Oh shit, I thought I would get the... There we go. I hate Lawrence. I do not skip the Ludwig cutscene, usually. Beast blood pellets are pretty strong, but also you take more damage. But at like BL4 it doesn't matter because it's one-shots anyways, so it's sort of how I learned to do it. Oof, Lawrence. It's rough. I just don't like the splash damage. It's so annoying with all that lava, especially phase 3. I did learn to be okay at like following him in a circle, but it's so annoying. Ooh. did I... Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay. Let's do this. Jesus. I guess I was running a little too forward and not enough sideways, but so annoying. That's such a good time to get, like, damage in. Got this, though. That beast blood pellet, that was pretty good, but you gotta watch out. Hello, Aaron Combine. I'm doing pretty well. I'm, stumbling a little bit on Lawrence, on Ludwig, but I'm having a great time because I love the fight. I am not good at it, but I do love it. I think it's a good fight. I think Ludwig is a very fair beast fight. Exactly. We get to hear the OST some more. Let's go. Oh, I couldn't really get out of that. Ooh, damn. Whoa, fuck. This is not a great place to fight. Ooh, he's doing the steppy stompies. Ooh, not so good this time. What am I forgetting? Why am I not visceraling? Alright. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm gonna skip the light. I'm just gonna skip it. I'm too hyped up. Ooh. There we go. There you go. I did it. Felt a little messy, but there you go. Woo! Damn, Ludwig's the fucking best. So good. Thank you. I think it was a messy fight, but beast blood pellets are a lot of fun.
Tell me, good hunter of the church, have you seen the light? Are my church hunters the honorable Spartans? I hoped they would be.
Sorry.
Oh my! Just as I feared. Then a beast-possessed degenerate was I, as my detractors made eminently clear.
It's my ringtone. Actually, no, my ringtone is the Gwyn's theme. Sorry, I had to do it to you. How does he speak without a neck or lungs? It's a good question. Oh, yeah. Exactly, without vocal cords. Alright, and I think that's going to wrap up the stream today. Thanks everyone for coming in, and I did not expect to get as far as I did, so we'll continue going through the DLC, and then probably be wrapping up Bloodborne in a couple streams at this pace, so unless Lawrence stonewalls me forever. But, because I've never really done that fight the correct way. I sort of cheesed it at BL4. But, yeah, thanks everyone for joining, and I had a great time, and I'll catch you guys. I should be doing this again next Thursday, and definitely you'll see me posting whatever, responding to whatever Elden Ring tweet comes up tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. But, yeah, thanks for tuning in.